Hello, my dear. Very good afternoon. You're most welcome in class 11th accountancy. We are on the topic of financial statement, how the financial statement is prepared, method, procedures, going through the practical questions given in your book. It was explained yesterday about the theory of the profit and loss account, how the net profit can be ascertained, gross profit can be ascertained for the business organization. Just the method and procedures has been already explained for the sake of you. With the help of practical question and information given in your book, I would like to explain how the profit and loss account is prepared. First, before preparing the profit and loss account, whether the trial balance given, whether it does not tally, just we have to open the suspense account and tally the profit and balance sheet for the balance sheet. But today I would like to make you the profit and loss account learn. My dear children, in profit and loss account, how we can ascertain the net profit, operating profit. You know it very well. Just the gross profit can be ascertained with the help of trading account. And we have to ascertain the profit, net profit or operating profit with the help of preparing the profit and loss account. So question number 12. You can see the question number 12. Question number 12 given in your book. The information, just this one, prepare profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2017 from the following particulars. We have to consider the direct and indirect expenses. It was the tactics explained for the sake of you yesterday how we can consider the direct expenses and indirect expenses. So, first we have to draw the format of profit and loss account, my dear. This way, the parallel line, this one, and equal part of the page on your notebook, just you have to divide that one in equal part, and one of the column in debit column, just the amount column maintained. In credit column, one of the column that is maintain the amount column of credit in credit column. Top of the head in profit and loss account, top, just we can write profit and loss account for the year ending. Profit and loss account for the year ending in question, whatever the years and date given, 31st March 2017. Just we can write this way, 31st March step by step you can see how the transactions are recorded in profit and loss account. This one is the debit column, left side, and right hand side, that is the credit column. Particulars are name of accounts. What's one? You can write amount. Particulars. Amount. Particulars and amount. And we are going through the questions, information given, what the transactions are made during the assessment year of from 1st April 2016 to 31st March 2017. General expenses. General expenses incurred, or the meaning of the general expenses. This one is the expenses related to selling and distribution expenses, administrative expenses. So this one is the indirect expense recorded in debit column of the profit and loss account to general expenses. Amount that is given 12,000. 12,000. Charity means your organization is so strong, just giving charity to the needy and poor person for the purpose of charity. This one is not the operating expenses. Charity is the non-operating expenses. So to charity 3,000. 3,000. This one is the expenses given. So it will be recorded in debit column of the profit and loss account. Office lighting. This one is not the manufacturing expenses. In office lighting. So this one is the indirect expenses. That is the administrative expenses. So to office lighting. To office lighting. Recorded in debit column of the profit and loss account. Office lighting. Enter the amount in debit column. 5,000. Through this video, you have to solve the questions. Just open your textbook and notebook and try to solve that one on listening and watching the video. Office lighting 5,000. Next, law charges means whatever the expenses incurred during the assessment year, that is the law charges, indirect expenses. So it will be recorded in debit side of the profit and loss account. Law charges 5,800. 5,800. Advertisement for the product. Just you have to advertise your product for the public for more and more selling. That is the selling expenses to advertisement. To advertisement. Advertisement. That is given 14,200. 14,200. And bank charges, whatever the deposit or the CC, just the bank charges, indirect expenses, bank charges. Just we can write bank charges 1,200. Next one, commission. Just to have paid commissions on such things. This one is the indirect expenses. So recorded in debit column of the profit and loss account. Commission 7,000. You can see the board rent, rates and taxes. 2. This one is the also indirect expenses. So recorded in profit and loss account because administrative expenses, rates and taxes. In debit column 30,000. So interest on investment, whatever the money invested by the organization, just you have received the investment, the interest received. So this one is the income, so recorded in credit column of the profit and loss account. And by gross profit, that is given by gross profit 7,69,000 by interest on investment, by interest on investment that is given 12,000 just received by, that will be credited in profit and loss account. Sundry receipt, indirect expenses, sundry receipt that is in credit column by sundry receipt that is given. So this one is the income 6,000. Indirect expenses, so incurred indirect expenses, name given indirect expense. In debit column of the profit and loss account, recorded 2,100 to printing and stationery, also recorded in profit and debit column. Gross profit recorded in credit column. Carries outwards, distribution expenses, that is the expenses to carries outward, carries 20,000. Next one, office expenses, that is given to office expenses, that is the 16,000. Expenses, all the expenses recorded in the profit and loss account, debit column. Fire insurance premium, that is given 18,000 in debit column of the profit and loss account. You can see to telephone expenses, whatever the telephone, that is the expenses given, telephone expenses 13,500 recorded, will be recorded in debit column of the profit and loss account. Establishment expenses, that is given 2,500. Miscellaneous expenses 2,500. to miscellaneous expenses. This one is the expenses will be recorded in the debit column of the profit and loss account. 7,100. 7,100. Next one, given discount receipt. That will be the income when you receive by discount receipt. By discount in credit column, it will be recorded in profit and loss account. Discount receipt. Discount receipt 6,200. 6,200. Traveler's salary. Just the two traveler's salary. That one is the expenses. Salary. Traveler's salary that is given in debit column of the profit and loss account. 60,000. Repair, that is the expenses to repair. Repair that is given 4,300. 4,300. Next one, commission credit. But I want to say you have received the commission also. By commission. By commission received, so it will be recorded in credit card 2,000, and thus all the transactions has been recorded. So you have to total the debit column on the page whatever the amount mentioned and credit, whether the credit side of the profit and loss account exceeds the expenses incurred recorded in debit column of the profit and loss account. That will be the profit, net profit, and whether the debit column of the profit and loss account exceeds the credit column of the profit and loss account, that will be the net loss. In balance sheet, the profit and loss account, whether incurring the net profit added in the capital increases, whether the loss incurred, then loss occurred, just the loss deducted from the capital. So the capital decreases. So now we have to total this one. 200 9 and 2 11 and 6 17 and 6 plus 6 23 to 25 5 carry 2 6 plus 1 is equal to 7 and 2 carry 9 and 7 lakhs 95,000. So just the 7,95,000 you can add this. And after that, the total of the debit column subtracted from the credit column of the profit and then the net profit occurred. Net profit will be 5,72,000 to net profit. Net profit is equal to 5,72,000. You can see the item this way. The profit and loss account is prepared. Now my dear, if because of that the credit column of the profit and loss account exceeds the debit column. Debit column, the differences between both the total of the credit and debit. That will be the net profit or net loss. Now dear children, I would like to tell you one more thing. When the sometimes in the questions that is given the operating profit. What do you mean by operating profit? Just the operating non-cash item, non-operating expenses or non-operating incomes are not taken into the consideration. That will be the operating profit. I mean to say here the charity you can see one of the expenses. This one is the not operating expenses of the business. That is the donation. So this can be called the non-operating expenses. Remember, and office lighting, general expenses, law charges, advertisement expenses, bank charges, commission, rent rates and taxes, printing and stationery. These are the indirect expenses taken into consideration. After the when the question can be asked whether try to tell me the operating profit just 5,72,000 minus 3,000. This one is the non-operating expenses. So the 5 lakh operating profit is equal to net profit minus non-operating expenses. Net profit minus non-operating expenses. Non-operating expenses, one thing given, charity. So net profit 5,72,000 minus 3,000. Equal to 5 lakhs 3,072 69,000. That will be the operating profit. That will be the operating profit. This way you can ascertain the net loss or net profit occurred during the accounting period of a business entity. This is the method according to the question number 12. You can be able to solve the questions.